Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Lunaz, and today we're continuing the Rimworld run with the finale. We are being attacked by some more mechanoids. After destroying one of the stabilizers, we are finally at the Mech hive and are working to bring down the Cerebrex core. This hive being a defense this attack by mechanoids being a defense response. I do have an idea to defend. However, I'm gonna need the group to do a good job defending here and hopefully survive. I'm very worried though, to tell the truth. Let's have a look. Right, their main force is in the core. The Apocryton's here. If it comes to us normally, it should arrive before the ultra heavy mechs do, and then these guys are just weak. We can deal with those fairly easily. We need Sienna to do some work here though. Right, Jimenez. Wait, Jimenez, you don't have a weapon? I could have sworn Jimenez had a minigun. Has it been dropped somewhere? I'm clueless as to where his weapon's gone. I don't know what has happened to it. We'll have him grab an LMG, but I doubt he'll be back in time to join the fight. Right. The Apocryton has kinda gone the wrong way. We need to be careful because it can resurrect mechanoids. Right, we're gonna try and shut down this thing down as quick as we can though. Stun it. Lips move back. Grey, you're gonna defend the colonists. And Sienna, you can as well. And then Rinnick and Kiko and Emily will open up on the Apocryton. Hopefully we can bring it down before the shields break on Bowman and Crafter. Lips did just bring down Bowman's shield. Crafters is down. The mechanoids are up again. Get out of there. Right now, how do we deal with this? Wait, they're stunned? Oh, that was thingy. If we have Sam go there, and lips, we can force a stalemate of sorts. Then can we flank? Not really. We're kinda out our range as well. We need them to advance somewhat. Shield isn't down. Grey still has his shield, so we might be able to delay the centipedes from pushing up if we have him wait on the corner. Centaurion is gone. Right, Grey's shields are gone. Alright, Bowman's shield is regenerating. Deadlift, that's not great, man. We need lips to get a good shot. As long as we can eliminate some of the stragglers, it's good. Long jump. Great charge in. And we'll try and get as many of them stunned as possible. Okay, Grey is at serious risk. I'm getting Grey out of combat. Craft is down. Stun those mechs. Sienna, get out of there. Sam's not really doing much right now, so I'm gonna send her back. Right, the others are good to go. Rescue crafter. Vacuum exposure who? Stricken Sienna. That's fine, they'll be on the ship in a minute. No you don't. Huh? Okay, we may have some issues regarding mood. Jimenez. He didn't even make it. Oh no, he did. Fair enough. I need him tended to before we run out of industrial tech. Come on, guys. Okay, and then we just have to get the weapons reload. I think they're already. Is tending done? It is not. He's not in danger. We get very unlucky again regarding the festival. We've had 3 in a row that have been poor, despite having good chances. So we're just gonna have to wait around now and see if we can bounce back without festivals. The mechanoid defense response wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, especially with the EMP assistance. They aren't really giving us time to rest either. The Marines are somewhat, well, like, decently okay again. Bowman is on the way back to full health. The others are fairly injured though. We'll have who we can. Deal with things. we need to release tree when possible. For the time being, we'll avoid it though. Alright, and then those mechanoids are already here. Sand leaf. Silent Neuroformer. Oh, you can do that, we're not using it. These mechanoids are basically ending up as target practice at this point though. Right, and then we'll allow them to stop. Our mood is going up slowly. We're mostly focusing on the Marines' mood. It doesn't really matter regarding the other colonists. But as long as they're not, like, as long as the colonists that are shipbound aren't blowing the ship up, then we're fine. I need these mechanoids gone. I'm gonna get another shred mechanoid bill, and then this needs to be, that is on humanoid corpses. We just need to shred these mechanoids faster then. I don't want to risk destroying another stabilizer for the time being, because doing that could cause another Apocryton to attack. And with the amount of mechanoids around here at the moment, we could get overwhelmed pretty easily. Especially if he resurrects multiple centipedes at once. A lot of people are recreation starved. I'm hoping that's just because of the fighting. And the bed rest. I might actually have people off of bed rest, because that might be affecting recreation. We'll see if that does anything to increase mood. Okay, the colonists died in disgraceful uniform funeral are gonna expire in roughly 3 to 4 days. And then the party's gonna expire in a few days as well. I'm assuming there's another Apocryton on the map, as this doesn't have a timer. So locating it would be ideal. I'm not sure if it will be in the main facility or not, but it doesn't look like there's one outside. Unless its corpse can give off, like, bad vibes. Its corpse should be shredded down soon, so we'll see if the mood loss goes once that's gone. No, we got rid of the Poketon corpse and it's still here. So it's somewhere on the map. We can take them down easy enough with the amount of melee combatants we have. We just need to make sure that there's not a massive number of mechanoids around it, and if there are, that they're weak mechanoids. Right, Crafter needs his weapon. Nails has cancer again. I'm not actually gonna bother extracting that now though, as we need the heal root, as this is turning out to be worse than I thought it was gonna be. Right, Tree can equip the legendary assault rifle. The minigun I was looking for Jimenez has now reappeared. He probably dropped it somewhere and it just hadn't been hauled back yet. I know quite a lot of the Marines are actually haulers, so that does make sense. Right, it's not a big squad, so we're gonna be looking to more or less just discover where there could be additional hang on. I told you to move back. Okay, you take that, Crafter, rush the Lancer, because Sienna will be too slow. Or not. Yeah, we're looking for the stabilizers, essentially. We need a new leg on Crafter. I'm gonna... What are we making here? Cancel that eye. Stop making eyes and get legs prioritized, please. There's a fair few. Don't run in there. Change target. She's a melee level 7 already. She's fairly injured now though, so I'm gonna send her back. We can't risk her torso breaking. We'll do the crates on the way out. Tree, get that door. Crafter. I don't know if these are just gonna open if I walk past them or not. One just randomly opened, so I might have the colonists deal with it. No. Crafter did just take a fair bit of damage there. I'm gonna have tree work on these doors. Nice. Gotta send Stroke back before he has a mental break. How's Jimenez doing? Jimenez, you can come to replace him, and Lips can for a little bit as well. Oh, that was a bit of wasted time. I feel like all of the stabilizers are gonna be in this complex. Huh. Okay. I'll have them take a break for the time being. Psychic Emanator. That's gonna be good for keeping Ship Mood happy. I feel like there's gonna be more people in here than anywhere else. We'll do it here. Archotech Arm. There's another one here. Damn, these bodies are taking a long time to clear. I'm gonna move the corpse storage, or at least make another one. To be honest, if I'd made the ship smarter, instead of, to be honest, thinking about like how I made the ship, I could have probably done it a lot better, like going back on it. But obviously I wasn't thinking about the limit, and I got like a certain point into it and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it like this now. We already have another mechanoid assault on the way. We should be able to shut it down easily enough. Craft is slightly injured, so we'll have Bowman handle this one. Kind of running out of Marines. Get back there. Focus that. Bro. They're like rushing past. What is... Crafter, I need you. Okay. That was a bit harder than it needed to be. I don't know why the mechanoids were just rushing past Bowman there. Right, we need to be somewhat careful here. The Scorchers are gonna be the worst enemy. I'll wrap around this way, I think it'll be safer. We can avoid this room. For the time being, at least. There is another way down over this way. We can ignore this. Another hacking door. There's potentially a way through up here though. More hacking doors. Another empty room. We do need to move through here to get to the other rooms. Get rid of the Scorcher. Right, and then we'll just have Tree wait there for a minute. Oh no, she can come down and get... Where is she? This door. Processor. Get back. Okay. The Minotaur pushed past the Scorcher. You don't need to work on that anymore. We may as well clear this room, seeing as we're already, like, taking down some of the mechanoids. Move back. Beam repeater. I've only ever seen normal quality ones. If you can get like good and excellent, that'd be insane. Like, cause they feel really accurate whenever Militaurs use them. Not Militaurs, Cyclopses. Do we have another researcher? Rinnick. How are you doing? We'll wait until Rinnick has done recreation and then we'll send her in. Rinnick with Grey and Strick. No, Strick is asleep and we need him asleep. Emily can go. Okay, we have explored the second area. We are gonna have to move pretty deep into the mech cluster now to search for these stabilizers. I'm hearing melee somewhere. It's coming from in here. That is a lot of mechanoids. We found the next one though. Okay, go back with Sam for a little bit. I think I'll send Crafter as well. Do we have a researcher with us? I don't think we do. We'll have to explore the rooms that don't require a researcher. Nothing down there. A couple of mechanoids in here. Doomsday rocket launcher. Focus the turret. Who's being shot? I'm gonna need to cancel that. But I need to remember where it is. We need to move through here anyway. Sam, get out of here. Who's being shot now? Don't go that way. We might be able to get rid of some of these mechanoids. Although Sam's gonna get hurt. Move. Sienna, hurry up. To be fair, if the Apocryton just goes for them, they might be okay. We are gonna need to gather some people to fend them off though. We'll get Jensen and Frog, and then some Marines as well. This is gonna take some time. I'm hoping the other mechs continue. Never mind. Oh no. You two head back. Actually, if I tell you to rescue Crafter, what way are you gonna take him? Oh, the Apocryphon's still up, I forgot. Fall back. Fall back. We should be able to handle those two fine. Nice job. Get them out of here. Rinnick. If we focus fire the Queen, we'll be fine. Crafter's taking damage. Not that way. We're gonna have to send people to deal with this immediately. Who has... Do we... We don't have the EMP equipped. Jimenez equipped that. Go. Huh? Sam. Lips. this way, please. We're probably gonna do a better job if we all attack from the same side. Or like the same corner. Those turrets have some range. Push in, push in. Strict behind that turret, please. If Bowman takes the charge turret, the Inferno turret, he should be okay. We'll see if we can sneak Sam in. Good job, Bowman. Get behind cover for the time being. We'll be safer from the turret if we engage in this corner. And now that Bowman's regenerated, he can head up this way. Get that Lancer. Turret. Nice shot, tree. Actually, she might have a better angle here now that this turret's down. Right, Strick and Grey push into the center. Does this provide cover? Push forward. Tree grab the wounded. Is he a Pyromaniac? No, he's not. Oh, Fleeing Fire. Oh. Okay, those don't have hit points, so I can't actually do anything. Right. Weapons are there, so we need to grab those again. Who's being shot at? That's fine. Wait, there's a pair of ciphers here? Where did they come from? Lucky Jimenez was able to stun them. Damn, there's already more mechanoids in here. We're gonna have to abandon these weapons for the time being. And then how is Grey doing? Oh. It should be fine. Where are you going now? He went all that way and grabbed like a tiny bit. Okay. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So I'm gonna have to do the finale in probably a two-parter. So we'll be back again with hopefully the finishing part. We haven't actually been able to progress to the second stabilizer being destroyed yet. And we're actually running out of food as well. So we may actually need to restock or start bringing additional people into the fight. It depends. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the series so far, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps out and lets me know you're enjoying the content I produce. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.